Hello, gorgeous souls. It's Mary Rose from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. This video is a 3-card tarot reading for what we need to know right here and now, and it's an unboxing of the Crow Tarot. I just got these this morning. Dave gifted them for me. It was one of the presents that he gave me for my birthday, which is today that I'm filming this, because I have no time to do it for Monday for when I post this, and I didn't have any time last week because I usually like to record the videos beforehand so I can have them. So you know what? I just said, hey, I got the makeup on, my hair's done, why don't I just film it now and get ready to go out to dinner? So I figured I need to give this and do the video, and I want to open these cards so badly because I've been wanting this deck so bad. And yeah, so I have the scissors here. Everything's all set to go. So I'm just going to give a quick sliver and hiding the plastic. Garcia's doing much better now, my cat. He had been diagnosed with diabetes, and he's starting to wake us up now with plastic. That's how we kind of knew he wasn't acting like his normal self. He likes to eat plastic to wake us up. Lately, when he got his, when he was starting to get sick, when he got diabetes.
Not that we leave plastic laying around.
No, we don't leave plastic. I know I get a lot of DMs saying, when I say these, when I mention him in the videos, I say, don't give your cat plastic to eat. I don't. But this is our way of knowing that he's getting better. So I'm still going to take the plastic and of course, dispose it. There's no plastic around. So this is the box, and the Crow Tarot are created by MJ Cullinane, and I just love crows. You know how I feel about crows. Crow magic. It's one of my animal totems, and especially for shadow season, I needed this deck. And Dave just read my thoughts, and he also got me the scanner one that I'm just loving because I wanted one. We're so telepathic. Okay, so nice box, colorful like anything, right? So I'm just going to show you the cards and everything really quickly. It's a nice chunky guidebook and 1 page per card. And yeah, but I don't need the book for tarot, but I do like to study the book. Okay, again, shrink wrapped. These are published. Who are these published by? It doesn't say who they're published by. Oh, US Games. US Games. Okay, so I just got to take the plastic off of this. I don't want to sliver my cards. There we go. Found a way. I didn't scratch. Usually I scratch sometimes, but I didn't this time. Okay. I've been eyeing these cards for a while on Instagram and YouTube, and I've been wanting them. And thank you, Dave, for getting them for me. Perfect. Okay, so this is the Fool. I'm just going to show you really quickly. Every card has a crow in it. The Magician. Oh, so beautiful. This is what won me over. The High Priestess. You know that I love the High Priestess in cards. Oh, and then we got the Empress. We got the Emperor. Okay, we got the Hierophant. The Lovers. Isn't this adorable? They're so cute. I love them. I just saw some crows earlier today. I went on my little, Dave and I went an hour away from where we live to a place that I love to go, the Big Apple, and we saw so many crows. And there's the Chariot, and they just make me happy. Because crows are magic. They represent beginnings and endings. And actually today's a new moon. New moon, or is it tomorrow? Anyways, I gotta look at my calendar, but I thought it was on my birthday, but it could be tomorrow as well. I think it's today. New moon in Scorpio. So this is a really good time to plant your seeds. And like I say always, that's the Hermit. It doesn't matter if you're watching this after the date that I've posted it, because the reading and the message is meant for you regardless. So if I say new moon and you got to set your intentions, just set your intentions now for whatever, because it can be done anytime. That was the Wheel of Fortune if I didn't say that. Justice. Oh, love the Hangman. I just love that. I love crows and ravens. I've been working a lot with crow medicine And I've also been making crow, and I've been putting crow in my feather wands. I'm creating feather wands for cleansing the energy. And I know if you follow me on Instagram, you've saw the wands and how beautiful they are. And they really sweep the energy, and you don't need smudge, sage or smoke to cleanse the energy and purify, because the feathers do it themselves. And I've been working with this animal, and I just love it. That's a death card. Interesting that I said that. Talking about endings and changes. Temperance. And sometimes we don't want to see because it's just too much for us, but the universe will show us. We're restricted. That's what the devil card looks like, and the devil is restriction, but sometimes we need to see the shadow in order to grow, and the tower is the breakdown. I'm also coming out with a tarot course, and I'm explaining each card in depth, because I'm not only a reader and a healer, but I'm also a teacher, and I love to teach. I love to teach about tarot. I love to teach about spiritual things. I love to teach you what I've learned. And that's the star. Because I feel like this, if we don't learn, we have to go through things, and we need to, if we don't know, we need to ask. And sometimes we don't want to ask. So it's like, we just feel, anyways, what I'm trying to say is that teaching, to me, I want to teach where people don't know, and to help to shine the light for people to see. And that is the moon. Okay, and then we got the sun. I like to show the major arcana. And that is the judgment. Okay, and then we got the world. Oh, King of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Okay, I said I wasn't going to show the rest of the cards because I want to do the weekly reading, or the reading for what we need to know right here and now. Okay, so I'm just calling on a higher power. Give us a message for what we all need to know, for everybody watching, for what we need to know in our highest good. And I'm being told to cleanse the cards with my wand. Actually, I had the wand, I was out all day and I had the wand on top, so they've gotten cleansed. Okay, what do we need to know right here and now? For our highest good, what do we need to know right here and now? For our highest good, what do we need to know right here and now? For our highest good. You should at least concentrate on that 3 times. Remember, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Or more. Okay. I think they're shuffled enough. Okay, I'm just gonna cut them in 3. Okay, this reading's for me too. Oh, we got the King of Wands. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Wands. Oh, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Thanks, Dave. And that's the 7
of Swords.
8 of Swords. Okay, so we've been feeling a bit restricted about something. There has been something in our life, and you know what? The King of Wands is pride. I mean, the way I'm reading it, I'm reading this reversed actually. And I'm seeing the lion actually. So this is like something that you haven't been seeing, something that's been closed for a while in your life that you haven't been looking at for this past little while, that's been going on in your life that you have not been seeing. It's kind of like there's been a sort of like a shield in front of you. What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like rose-colored glasses. You've been like a filter. That's the word. You've been seeing something through a filter of someone or something in your life that hasn't been clear, and you've been feeling so much restriction. You've been feeling like you can't get out of your shell. You can't talk to this person. You almost feel like afraid of this person for some reason. There's been something that's been going on in your life that has been making you feel like not yourself. Okay, and we all go through that, right? And it's just something that you've been feeling. And so it's like, as you can see, the 8 of Swords, this crow is tied up. I mean, they're basically Rider-Waite format, which I love. I won't buy a deck of tarot cards that doesn't have Rider-Waite, because what's the point? I just have to have it. And I see how the crow, he's innocent. He still has his innocence, and the light is behind him. Like, it's cloudy day, but the sun lives beyond the clouds and beyond the storm that he's feeling, and he's actually making up this story, and he can free himself by standing his ground. See, that's what the Seven of Wands is showing us. The Seven of Wands is showing us that we can actually be free of this. But you see how this crow is on top of, it looks like a cliff or a mountain? Yeah, and the crow is actually staying in its power. You got to take your power back. Someone has been putting you in a shell, or someone or something, like the whole situation has been causing you to feel just restricted, like I said. And I don't want to repeat this over and over, because sometimes I tend to do that. But it's just telling me right now that you can free yourself right here and now. You've been feeling this, and this is your intuition, and your hunch is actually accurate, very accurate on what you're getting. Whatever you're feeling about something or someone is very accurate. And yeah, so that's what's going on right now in your life. Okay, so I had to pull another card, and we got the Nine of Swords. Too much anxiety. You know what? You're living too much in the past. The energy I'm getting about everybody that's watching this. Okay, see, if you live in the past and you're constantly dramatizing the past and constantly bringing the past up, you know what? It's going to keep stirring stuff up. You know what? It's really important for you to break out of this. And I know I can go on and on about that. It's like something that you need to nurture yourself. You need to start living in the present moment. You know, I have to say, this makes a lot of sense for me, because I've been really feeling depressed not depressed, but just since Garcia got sick. This was like this past month of October. He had an infection, an eye infection, or it was like a respiratory infection, and I was putting stuff in his eye, and I felt really bad. That's the first time. He's 15 with no health problems whatsoever. And then he just got diagnosed with diabetes. My heart went into my center, and I was like, I was just devastated, totally devastated. Giving him needles every day, twice a day is cruciating, but it's not, it's manageable. It's no big deal. Like it's no big deal, because it's all, he's got the support that he needs. And it's just the past. I was living in the past. I was kind of like, I want that, you know, because now it's a bit harder for us now because if we have to be here at a certain time, a certain hour to feed him and to give him his needle, which is no problem whatsoever. It's like, that's not an issue because we're always home. But it's just the idea that, you know, my cat has this issue, and it's making, right now I feel the hurt, I feel the pain. And talking about it, I know it's a minor, maybe some people won't think this is a big deal, but for me, it was a big deal because he was always healthy. So, and he is healthy. He's actually, it's uncomplicated diabetes. And yeah, so it's like, he's better. He's getting better. And yeah, it's only been a week so far since we found out. So my point is freeing myself, freeing up the time, and also people in my life. I've found out some stuff in this month, and you know, there's some stuff that's been going on. I'm just giving you an example of what I was experiencing, because actually it makes total sense of what the cards are saying. The Queen of Cups is saying to nurture, love yourself, and also free up your time, and just, you know, you need to just stop looking in the past. Like I just said, I know I'm repeating this, and I don't want to go on and on with the same story that I'm going to say over and over to you, but I'm just telling you right now, everything is great. Like what we got coming up is actually gaining more power, having more power. You have a choice. You can stay and live in that restriction. No judgment here, okay? Can I tell you that there's no judgment, because we're all guilty as charged. We all tend to go there. Or you can free yourself up and just, you know, live for yourself. If you're feeling guilty and if you're feeling uncomfortable about doing that and thinking about yourself, thinking about you, it's not narcissistic or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. If you are freeing up your space and freeing up your time of that and just living for you, and you know what, you're going to actually see yourself growing stronger, and you're going to feel better, and this is all going to subside, and you're going to feel like a new person. So yeah, it's pretty amazing by what is coming up in your life right now. I can tell you right now, there's a lot of things that you're going to be attracting, but it's got to be something that you got to do now. You got to clean house. If you want to be like the Magician, I'm pulling more cards because they're telling me to, my guides. And the Magician is attracting what you need towards you. The Magician has everything that he needs, and you got to trust that you have everything that you need. You have to go with the dance, go with the flow. You know, just be happy, be free, because what else is there to do in life, right? What else is there to do? And I know there's excuses everywhere. You know what? Just listen to yourself, listen to your body, listen to your heart. And yeah, I hope that this reading was helpful for you. And if you're interested in getting a longer reading, go to my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. I am going to be coming out with a tarot course very soon where I'm going to teach you in depth about tarot. Dave and I, we are creating it as we speak. And also, I'm going to be teaching other courses too. So get yourself on the mailing list. And until the next video, I wish you peace, blessings, love, and light. Namaste, everyone.